Welcome back to another Just Cause 3 video. So after the success of yesterday's video where I was just simply talking about a few things for Just Cause 3, and if you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it in the description below, but I thought I would make another one, except a lot different. In fact, some of you guys might be thinking this is a hate video, but I just want to clear it out now. It's not, and I absolutely love Just Cause 3, but in this video, I want to talk about 3 things that Just Cause 3 missed. So it's kind of like a video for the Just Cause 3 team to maybe take on in consideration for Just Cause 4, because let's be honest, after the success for Just Cause 3, we are bound to receive another Just Cause game. It might be next year, it might be the year after, it might be a lot sooner. In fact, actually no, it won't be. It'll probably be like in 2 years time, because for Just Cause 3, which is absolutely amazing, right? And obviously to make a game, better, you have to beat the old game that you've done. So that's definitely gonna take a whole bunch of work. However, let's just jump right into it. And by the way guys, if you have anything that you feel Just Cause 3 missed, get in the comment section below right now and drop it in them. I'd love to see what you guys think about this. But here are my 3 things that I just feel the game missed. So the first thing is, and for most of you guys might remember me saying this in fact before the game was released, because if you wasn't with me back then, I used to just share my ideas for the game anyway, and I used to always mention sea life, because of course Just Cause 3 has massive sea, it's just open for sea life, right? And unfortunately we didn't get that. Ideally what I had in my mind was to be able to get like sharks and tether them to plane, tether a turtle to a plane, a helicopter, and just have a whole bunch of fun. Imagine filling up a back of a cargo plane with a whole bunch of sharks or turtles. Like it would just be ridiculous, and that's exactly what Just Cause 3 is all about. So maybe in Just Cause 4 they could possibly focus on sea life, I don't know. And I just want to say, some of you guys might be thinking, why are you talking about Just Cause 4, SuperRebel? We've got ages, it hasn't even been a year for Just Cause 3, but it's just one of those things that I just wanted to make, right? Because it's nice to share opinions and of course get feedback from you guys and just overall your opinions. But anyway, moving on to the next thing, which I definitely think 90% of the people can agree with me, and if it's not 90%, well shit. Like that's all I can say. But it's customization in the game. I was slightly shocked that there wasn't gonna be this. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a huge surprise that it wasn't in the game considering the previous one didn't have it, but just simply because where we are at now with open world games, I just generally thought it was going to be something in the game, and we would have an ability basically to, customize our own Rico. I know there are mods and stuff, but of course not everyone has a gaming PC or a PC that can run Just Cause 3, and majority of people are on consoles, so having this feature in the game would have just been super neat. Maybe change Rico's hairstyle, Rico's beard, and as you go along you can maybe unlock new things and get a super badass outfit. I think that would have been a nice touch. In fact, at the end of the game, not only do you get, I think the little general guns, I think obviously Ravella's pistols, but it would have been nice to unlock a super badass outfit. I don't know, that's just my opinion anyway. I think it would have been really neat, and just as a whole it would have been nice to just have a custom option to do things to Rico, like I said before, the hair, the beard, and more things. It just would have been super cool in my opinion. But moving on to the last thing is melee. Now, because this was pretty much in Just Cause 2, you had that, I don't even know what that is still up to today. In fact, like, what was it, a string? Not even a string, it was like a rope with a large spiky ball underneath. I don't even know what that was still, like, holy shit, man. But even though it wasn't exactly amazing, it was still melee and it was still fun to use, right? Because it looked painful as shit and people went flying, so that's all I care about. However, with Just Cause 3, what would have been a super little nice feature in my opinion, in fact it wouldn't have been a super little nice feature, it would have been absolutely insane just to go into a combat mode where I wouldn't say it's cinematic it goes into, and I mean it could have, that would have been more badass in fact, but you had an option to take that off, and I know this would have been a lot of work, but hey, chill, okay guys, it's still an idea. It would have been nice, you punch the dude up a few times, etc. However, it goes into a cinematic mode and Rico starts to use his tethers, and he tethers the guy onto, maybe a car. depending on, I guess, your area, or you know, if there's no cars going past, or in fact maybe like a little plane could come along and it's just straight up a cinematic thing. You tether them onto the plane, they go flying away, or you tether them to a building, and obviously you reel them in, and then you just simply chase after them, fly kick them, and then take them down to the ground again and punch them. Like, all that would be a cinematic thing. Yeah, some people might find it annoying, but it would have been nice in my opinion. I would have loved that. I think it would have been definitely annoying. Like I said a few seconds ago, I would generally get pissed off with that from time to time, but an option to turn it off would have been great. And just melee as a whole, going up to people, punching them, like, it's nice to hit people with your gun, but fists are more cooler and little combo things. That's just my opinion anyway. But get in the comment section below and let me know what you rebels think. And yeah, like I said, it wasn't a hate video, it was just more like just me, you know, sharing my ideas and just things that I feel things that simply could have made Just Cause 3 a lot more cooler. And it's just simply 3 things. Everything else in the game is absolutely fantastic, and without this stuff it's still super cool, but with this stuff would have been taken to a whole new level. But that about wraps up this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for more awesome content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. But till then, I hope you have a freaking amazing day, and adios amigos.